Hello, my name is Nur Aishah Jaafar, and today's video is about an interesting topic called Cheminformatics. Hello everyone, today's topic about Cheminformatics. But first, let's take a look at the table content. We have intro and background, principle, subtopic, and conclusion. Under subtopic, we have bridging information and computer science and novel algorithm. And under bridging informatics and computer science, we have 5 subtopics, which is 1. Representing and searching structures, molecules in their biological context, activity mining and prediction, expanding chemical space, and last but not least, knowledge management. Introduction and background. Novel technologies in the life science produce information at an accelerating rate with public data storage containing on the order of 10 PB of the biological information. For nearly 40 years, the same was not so for chemical information, but in 2004, a large public small molecule structure repository, PubChem, was made freely available by the National Library of Medicine and soon followed by the other databases. Cheminformatics aim to support better chemical decision by making, storing, and integrating data in maintainable ways, providing open standards and tools, allowing application and data use across the heterogeneous platform, and mining the many chemical property space in a time and space efficient way. Cheminformatics is broadly divided into 3 areas. First, capturing data, second, storing data, and third, mining data. However, to flourish, cheminformatics needs closer collaboration between chemists and computer scientists. Cheminformatics used in variety of research fields include to design novel material and we use in drug discovery due to its relevance to the human well-being. The art and science of drug discovery focuses on small molecules with a core component of method involving techniques and algorithms to handle, analyze, and interpret chemical structure information. Principle of cheminformatics is similar molecules exhibit similar properties. Choice of representation is key in determining how much similarities are evaluated and thus the effectiveness of the subsequent analysis. Bridging cheminformatics and computer science. We can see the importance of both cheminformatics and computer science in drug discovery. As example, cheminformatics method of risk minimization in drug discovery in minimizing the chance of a small molecule failing due to the poor physical, chemical, and biological properties during research and development as a drug candidate. However, cheminformatics approach can suggest replacement of certain functional groups to maintain potency but also to improve the solubility and bioavailability and properties a drug candidate must satisfy to be considered therapeutically useful and the role of cheminformatics at each stage of drug development. Representing and searching structures, SMILE and INCHI. Cheminformatics application depend on larger databases of chemical structure and their properties and relationship. Organizing, maintaining, searching, clustering data for similar structure are important for the scientific application. Furthermore, integrating data is essential for researchers to tracking ongoing advances in science, but there are challenges in integrating data, which are due to a sheer data volume and difficulty in normalization of chemical and bioactivity data. Besides, multiple representation of the same molecule always happen, thus need a unique representation that is invariant with respect to the atom. SMILE, Simplifier Molecular Input Line Entry System. As we can see, for SMILE formula for the molecule methyl isocyanide is cyanide double bond with carbon, double bond with O. And also, they have another SMILE formula for the molecule of copper to sulfate, vanillin, and metatonin. And SMILE is the unique representation algorithm or canonicalization algorithm, allowing chemists to generate unique strings representation through the string comparisons. More data had been made available online. The use of unique structure-based identifier became a pressing need, resulting in development of International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry International Chemical Identifier, or INCHI, a non-proprietary structured textual identifier for chemical entities. This is example of INCHI structure in identify a chemical structure. Molecule in their biological context, CHEB. To discover novel therapeutical agents, studying molecules in biological context is essential. Developers of chemical databases must thus represent and organize chemical data across the biological databases, but they have additional challenges for standard chemical structural representation, such as first, the representation of classes of chemical entities, and second, the need to represent non-structural groupings of compounds of interest. As solution to enable cross-database integration, the most widely used ontology for biological relevant chemical entity is CHEB. Activity Mining and Prediction, QSAR, and proteochemometric method. The basis of prediction modeling is the biological activity of a molecule is a function of the molecule's chemical structure. The goal is capturing and characterizing correlation between the structural features and observed biological activity. QSAR approach do not consider receptor feature and thus losing value information. So, proteochemometric method are an extension of the statistical QSR method to simultaneously model expanding chemical space, dendron, Molgen, GDB13. Enumerating molecules is a combinatory problem that has fascinated chemists, computer scientists, and mathematicians alike. Thus, many fundamental principles of graph theory and combinatory were developed, such as dendron, create when developing algorithm to enumerate structure based on spectral data. Molgen, perform an algorithm quickly will ideally provide a list of structure that give rise to the observed spectra, and GDB13 enumeration tools to generate large chemical libraries. Knowledge management. Scientific knowledge management is increasingly relevant not only to reduce risks in current research, but to enable new collaboration and innovation opportunities with internal partners and a growing number of external partners. In Cheminformatics and chemistry, scientists switched years ago from paper lab notebook to online collaboration platform called ELN. Given that any experiment could become the core of pattern, ELN allowed organizations to efficiently define and implement audit trials. Novel algorithm. Due to the importance of cheminformatics to the pharmaceutical industry, numerous commercial vendors provide libraries, applications, and databases, including as conclusion, Cheminformatics is the computer science of chemical discovery. It's an industrial and academic discipline with roots dating to the 19th century and a flowering in the 1916. Keeping in mind, cheminformatics is fundamentally a practical field, serving experimental chemistry. The key challenge requires an understanding by scientists of the underlying chemical system.